We're here with Dotti J. Dotti J, what age did you discover that you wanted to be a musician?
It actually stems all the way back from when I was 3 years old, when I turned on a couple movies that were dancing and with Michael Jackson and everything. That's really what took off my dancing side. And then when I was 15 years old, I went and saw Shania Twain in concert. Ooh. And that was my first huge concert experience, and that's when I was like, this is what I need to do. I need to do music and add that with my dancing as well.
What is your favorite music what's your favorite music video you've ever done?
My favorite video I've ever done?
Yeah.
I would say probably I was 9 years old and I did a music video called Fire It Up. That was my first real professional experience for MTV, and it was really awesome to be in that environment so young and learn the ins and outs of the business and everything like that. So that was probably my most favorite experience. But definitely even my song, That Girl. We shot it here in Orlando and I had so many people come together and work on the video with me that it was really cool to have the community come support with all the dancers as well.
Who inspires you?
So many people inspire me, but my biggest inspiration would have to be Michael Jackson, obviously. He's the king of pop. And I love Aaliyah. Aaliyah, Timberland, Missy, and Magoo were kind of like the reasons I really got into music. I love the beats that Timberland would come up with, and Aaliyah's soft-spoken sound would just smooth so good over the melodies that she was definitely an inspiration for me as well.
Who is your biggest influence?
Biggest influence? Music-wise, I would have to say Aaliyah. Aaliyah is definitely one of the people that I love her sound. She never tried to force anything. She was just always like who she was, and she wasn't too sexual but still classy, and she carried herself a certain way, so I always thought that was really classy as a woman.
What experience and advice can you give to those who are just starting out or want to start a career in musician?
I would say the best advice would just to be yourself and persevere. Don't ever, ever, ever give up no matter what anyone else has to say, because so many people are going to have opinions on what you're doing, and the best opinion that you need to have is when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're okay with who you are, because the trends are always going to come in and out, things are going to fade, fashions are going to fade, and you always want to stay authentic to who you are. And so my thing would be just stay true to yourself, embrace who you are, keep going no matter what anyone else has to say, and always look out for yourself.
And what is your next project?
My next project, I have to keep a little bit of things some secrets. We have a couple big shows coming up that I'm super excited about, some collaborations that I'm really excited about working with people. So it's going to take my music to a whole new level, so I'm super excited about that. Right now I'm just in the studio kind of collaborating with different producers that I've never worked with before that have done some pretty big things, some Grammy Award winning producers, so I'm really excited. Super nervous at the same time, because it's always nice to work with people that you've never really met before and then just get together and vibe and see where it takes you. So I'm currently working on 3 different records and actually some stage performances for some big concerts coming up.
Sounds wonderful.
Thank you.
What things do you like to do outside of your career?
I love to golf, actually. I love to play golf, and I love to do things like read books. I'm kind of like a really low-key person. I love to go to the park sometimes and just read a book and sit by the lake and just kind of be with nature and kind of collect my thoughts and take things from there. So.
And last question, where can we find your social media? Do you have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
I do. You can find me at, my website is www.dottij.com. You can find me on Instagram at Dotti_J, which is same as Twitter as well. And my Facebook is Dotti J.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Dotti.
you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Hashtag embrace your beauty.
8 minutes. Okay.
I'm Dotti J. We just did an editorial shoot with Embrace Beauty magazine. And that's a wrap.